Hello and welcome to this week's Building Endeavour video. My name's Andy. Please join me in my efforts to build Captain Cook's famous ship, the HMB Endeavour by Eagle Moss. And if you think I've earned your subscription, please do so, or you can just leave a like. Hi, and if you're new, welcome aboard. I do hope you find this video entertaining and informative. And if you're a regular subscriber, I hope you're enjoying the series so far. Now, in this week's episode, we're going to continue doing the sails on the foremast, starting with a very top gallant mast there. So let's get straight into it and start sewing that one into place. Alright, so if you watched the last video, you'll have noticed that the sails have been provided with a sticky label. Got to keep that on so I know where I am. I know that is the top gallant. These end row bands have been stitched in. You just pull one end out and it comes out with a nice handy length like that. That's going to wrap around the yard, and so I'll get it just in the right place. I'm just going to measure it and mark it with the needle. So I'll just offer up the ruler like that. I can see it's 15 approximately, so I'm just going to mark it at the halfway point. I'll offer that up to the mast and then I'll know where to tie these row bound ends onto. Right, let's do that next. Okay, so far so good. The lower sail here, I've only temporarily put these ropes on the end. They have been super glued on. I do need to stitch that now, which I'll do in a second. And I've moved the other sails just out of the way for now. So let's get on with doing that lower main foremast yard. Okay, next I made a couple of blocks on the end of these threads. These are going to connect to what's called the clue lines, and they need to go here on the corners here. So I'll do that next. Next I'm I'm going to do the clue lines that go from here to here and then attach down onto a rigging point down below. Let's get on with that next. Okay, so I'll show you how I've tied those now. It's really awkward to get the camera in there without me getting my hand in the way. So those are the tie-offs now. I am now going to do something called the bunt lines, and they have to go from that block, well, the two blocks that are atop that mast there, around the front of the sail, under, back round to the block again, up through this block underneath here, I don't know if you can see it, and then tied off down. Let's see, it's going to be that cleat that's empty in the middle of the shot there. Okay, so rather awkward to film, but anyway, I'll get on with it now. Let's see what happens. Okay, so those two bunt lines fasten here on this cleat. It's a little awkward to film it, so I'll just do it off camera and then show you the results on both sides. Okay, so that's the foresail bunt lines tied down on both sides now. There we are. Okay, on to the next bit. So just before I do get on to the next bit, here are the clue lines now completed on both sides, and the bunt lines that wrap the sail up. Next, I'm going to prepare the corners of the fore mainsail. We need 3 blocks in each corner, so here they are ready to go, and I'll do those now. Okay, let's get these put on now. Okay, and I'll do the same with the 3 on the other side as well, but off camera. Okay, looking good, happy with those so far. Okay, so next I'm going to do the clue lines that go from the corner here to this block here and tied down somewhere there. I'll do the same on the other side then as well. Let's do that next. Okay, so that's the clue lines done on either side. They are just temporarily tied down. I don't want to fix them permanently yet because we've got the bunt lines which have to go around the sail as well. I just want to be able to adjust them to the right place. Anyway, I've run out of time on this week's video, so next week we will continue. We'll finish off those bunt lines, and then we'll be getting on with the jib sail, which is going to go here in this space here, and any other bits and bobs that come along too. So until next week's video, I do hope you've enjoyed it and managed to stick all the way through, and I'll see you next week. So bye for now.